talk to
Hello,
Hugo.
this is SmilerFlips and welcome back to another episode of Skylanders. In this episode we are doing the Dragon's Peak Adventure Pack level.
Greetings, young
Hopefully we'll
Quartermaster.
get the whole thing
The
done,
dragon,
but there's potential
most
we won't,
ancient and
therefore
wondrous,
maybe some
need your
next
help.
episode.
Go with the Dragon Knight Flavius to the island of Skylos. Help him free his king from the clutches of the undead dragon Vathic and restore him to the throne. Quickly, sound the horn and Flavius will carry you into the skies and off to the Dragon's Peak.
So, here is the entrance to Dragon's Peak. Let's take the adventure piece off. Ready for our adventure. This level is seen in the intro cutscene as well. I wonder what element's going to be first. Probably the element that's featured in it. That character's so weird. So, like all levels, we're doing everything that we can to 100% complete it. There we go.
Oh, goodness. You've awoken me from an evil spell, great Skylander. Thank you. Flavius brought you here, didn't he? I should have known. He may not be the brightest fire burning, but he's very loyal. My villainous brother Vathic has seized the Dragon Throne and all the power in Dragon's Peak. But perhaps you can stop him? I don't have much to give you in return, great Skylander, but I promise you would have my eternal gratitude. I'm afraid Vathic's curse has made me far too weak to fly, but Flavius can take you where you need to go. Use the dragon horn to call him. But beware, my brother Vathic will have his evil minions and treacherous traps waiting for you. Go forth, brave Skylander. I must rest for now.
So the whole thing is they're just flying around the Skylands.
All right, time for another flight. I sure never get sick of this.
Like, you can collect the jewels if you want.
Coming up. Yeah, take that,
You wanna fire at mines with the dragon breath.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
I wish we had more gimmicks like this
Take that.
in future Skylanders games as well.
Woohoo!
There we go.
you go, friend. Meet you at the next dragon horn.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
I'm surprised that those enemies don't actually do anything in order to damage stuff.
The Dragon King Ramses has his throne atop a giant rock spike known as Dragon's Peak. This place is special to dragons, because whichever one of them controls its very top becomes the new king. Some fear that Vathek, an undead dragon and the king's evil brother, may one day try to steal the throne.
I think Vathek is actually from Spyro, as in the series Skylanders is a spin-off of.
Good job, Skylander. Now let's get to the next island.
Though I like to think
This
that
never gets old.
this game series is canon to Spyro.
Air mine coming up. Nice shooting. We showed that mine a thing or two.
I do think that probably the whole reason why it's said that Skylanders is not canon to Spyro stuff
Ha, nice
is
try,
because of
Good
how
work,
people
Skylander.
perceived it.
Vathek won't stand a chance against us.
But the thing
I wish
is,
you good luck, but I know you don't.
it is a good
need it.
game.
You are one tough Skylander.
It's a good gimmick as well. In fact, I want to see what all our objectives are first. See how many... Okay. So it's just your usual stuff. This will probably be one where we do 2 episodes as well.
You need an air Skylander to unlock this.
But at least we can showcase some of Sunburn's gameplay. Let's remove you and let's put Lightning on. This is the first Skylander that I could get of the correct element. The thing is I don't think Sunburn is as bad as people make it out to be. Whilst I do agree it's not the best of characters, I do think that it's actually a decent character to play as, within reason. Come on. There we go. 1, 2. Look, it's just a shame that Lightning Rod isn't a quick character. Nor Sunburn, but it's that particular character's adventure pack, so it's worth playing as Sunburn in this adventure pack just because that particular character is the one that was included in the pack, and therefore this is probably the first level that many people would have played as Sonic Boom. No, not Sonic Boom, Sunburn, as Sonic Boom is the air one. This was also the last adventure pack to be released. but I do think it was worth buying. There we go. This area had no enemies, which feels weird, but I'm not needing to be bothered. There we go. Now you're teleporting back. Let's swap back to Sunburn now. Just because it's one of the best characters in the game. No. Hidden bounce pad. So this is always one that's easy to forget about when you are playing it. Just make sure that you do get the collectible here, otherwise it would be 3 playthroughs. If I remember right, this is for the legendary treasure.
Fly? Yeah!
I'd love to do a video where I count how many different how much each element's used. I know it's been done before,
Skylanders, and I hope
but
to
for
see
me,
you again soon.
I really do enjoy playing Skylanders. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Skylanders is not very good, Skylanders ruined Spyro. Like, the thing is you wouldn't have, like, Spyro Reignited Trilogy without Skylanders. Because it was what Skylanders introduced new fans to the franchise of Spyro. And without Spyro the Dragon, Skylanders wouldn't exist. It's one of those things where both of them exist together because Skylanders needed Spyro to survive, and then Spyro needed to be brought back for modern audience. And they saw the gimmick of Skylanders as a great way to bring the character back.
Yeah!
Like, I'm not going to get into my opinion on the Toys to Life gimmick, because I'm not particularly a fan of it. But I do think that the first Skylanders game did really well when it comes to the gimmick. Just because of how much you had to collect in order to get everything. It wasn't really that much. Because it was 32 characters with 4 adventure packs, and then you had 5 in-game variants. That's all you had. Giants was a bit more greedy, but still worked. The worst one was Imaginators and Trap Team. But I don't blame Toys for Bob for that, I blame Activision.
Whoa!
Because if you look at Activision, they were probably trying to make Skylanders into another Call of Duty release schedule.
Yeah!
Where they would just constantly release the same game, just with minor changes. Which is how later Skylanders felt. Like, I'm not saying that to diss on Toys for Bob. I think Toys for Bob have done a decent job. I just think it's a shame that Skylanders was ruined because of greed. Let's take Sunburn off now and let's use Prison Break. But the thing is you may be wondering why I haven't got many. You may be wondering why we haven't got many. You may be wondering why Layer of Chaos is not being done until I've done everything else. And the reason is because I want the credit at the end of the Chaos battle to be basically the end of the series. I want the Chaos battle to be the end of the entire series because, yeah, the adventure packs were probably not meant to be
On my way!
all separate adventures, yes, but I don't want to review it as like an adventure pack. I want to review it as like a game in general.
This never gets old!
But my advice is, if you are wanting to collect Skylanders, is literally start off by collecting one character of each element.
Woohoo!
Because, yeah, you want to be able to open all the element gates. If you're not bothered about collecting the toys and all you want to do is have a good experience of the game, buy the revised versions of each one. Buy revised versions of characters. So buy like Series 2, Series 3, or even Series 4 variants. Because then what it allows you to do is it gives you the best version of the character on each game, or at least what could be seen as best. And it also means that you'd be able to, like, 100% complete Skylanders. And then all the characters that you have are valid for future games as well. My only recommendation is, if you are doing that, just purchase if you're after a full collection of characters, just find an almost complete collection or a complete collection and buy it. Let's watch Sunburn's preview and then we'll continue again. There we go.
All right, time for another flight. Isn't flying the only way to, fly? Woohoo!
I do think at night, when you're playing Skylanders, when it's dark as well,
Whoa!
the portal actually looks amazing. Because it has a lot of a better glow as well, so like, I'm not recommending playing Skylanders overnight all the time. I'm just recommending one of the times just play it at night, because the portal illuminates. Especially if you're playing Giant or Swap Force, where they've got the light cores, because those characters light up. I don't know about Imaginators on Switch. It is a game that I am considering getting for the channel, but only if I see it as something that's a worthwhile investment. I'm not simply going to buy Imaginators on Switch until I've done it on the Wii U at least. I know on Switch you're not actually able to 100% complete it because of the whole maxed out Imaginator level. However, you can actually get level 80 Imaginators. the only issue is because some of the characters were not released, the level cap is 64. It was originally meant to be 65 until the character was not released. Because the character was not released, what it meant was that the intended max level cap of just collecting all standard Imaginator characters cannot be met in the game without having to basically create a fake Skylander. Unless you're like wanting to create a fake Skylander, which, yes, it is possible, but other than showcasing these characters off in a series, they're not going to be used because it's not worth using them in a video when you can't even save anything to them. Plus as well, because they're running off portal around as well, because the characters run off portal around as well, what it means that nothing's actually being saved to the toy itself, because what you're doing is you're just using a cheat to be able to access that character, which bypasses the whole requirement for a valid toy, which is fair enough that you can't save data to them, but because you can't save data to them, the only way really that you'd be able to play as the characters is by using that cheat. So it's only really good for adding levels to Imaginators. That's all that it's really good for. And then as well, you can also play as the character, but having a character that your progress can't be saved to, therefore every time you use it you lose all your upgrades, is not really something I really want to be promoting on the channel. Like, I do think that the reverse engineering so far of that particular character has been really good, but I do think that it's a shame that the character will never be fully playable.
Oh, that old fool Ramses sent you, did he? You've come to take the dragon throne from me, have you? Well, it's mine. Do you hear me? Stay away. These minions are loyal to the throne. They will punish you for your treachery.
Such a silly character.
Skylanders with the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Like, I do think that it is good that the Adventure Pack characters have the soul gems in their Adventure Pack, but what I think they should have done is have Sambam's soul gem in Pirate Seas and Terrapin's soul gem in like, the Empire of Ice or something. Because if you're doing that, then what it's doing is it's requiring you to have to buy 2 Adventure Packs to use it. But let's swap over to Double Trouble. Because we're getting this soul gem in the next level anyway. And yeah, Lair of Chaos. I don't want to actually battle Chaos until it's fine. Plus as well, I want to level this one up as well.
Those minions are such weaklings, but you can't keep defeating them forever. A few more should do the job.
Here we go, the Dragon Throne. I remember the first time I did this, and I thought it was going to be a really fun boss battle against that dragon. Which is probably another reason why I decide to not have this as like the final episode. And why I'm putting Lair of Chaos afterwards. Is so that we actually finish on a boss battle. So Vathek, you don't actually fight him. You fight a bunch of his minions. Which is a shame, because it's a missed opportunity. But yeah, at least we've got the crown. Let's just make sure we've got everything. Yes, we have. The only thing we need to do is the enemy gold. And then it's ready for our speedrun in the next episode. Unless I look at the time that we're on and decide I'm just going to finish the level. But considering how it's been, probably not.
Curses! I'll summon all the minions. You can't possibly beat all of them.
Yeah. These are the easiest ones to beat. You just have to walk past them. Like, yes, you do take damage from him, but yeah. I'm pretty sure it wants us to play Spyro in this bit. When we do speedrun, I'll probably use Dark Spyro for this. Just because he's my favourite magic character.
These minions are worthless. I'll do it myself.
Ha! I've taken the throne, Vathek! And as you know, by dragon law, that means you no longer rule Dragon's Peak. You are completely powerless.
Oh no! I can't believe I fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Now you'll pay for betraying Ramses. No!
Ah, so good to be home again. Well done, Flavius. Now, sadly, what to do with my own brother? I suppose I will have to banish him.
I don't know. He makes a pretty good statue.
Perhaps you're right. But I am curious. You could have kept the throne for yourself, and yet you did not. Why?
Because, great Ramses, there is only one true king of Dragon's Peak, and it is you. The throne will be yours until the day you decide you are done with it.
Well, when I do, loyal Flavius, I know exactly who will take my place. And of course, I must thank our Skylander friend most of all. Without your bravery and heroism, none of this would have been possible. Flavius will fly you back to the ruins. Farewell, friend.
There we go. I think it's funny how literally they have a bit of lore of how you got back to the ruins. So I think I'm gonna do
Portal Master.
in fact,
You have
I'm just gonna do
retrieved
the
the
tower,
final
and then once I've
element.
done the tower, then I'm going to just
Okay, I understand.
well,
you probably want to build up your strength
in the
before
next
going
episode,
into
once
that
I've done the
evil place.
speed run, I'm
Very
going to
wise.
just do some heroic challenges of Sunburn.
Talk to Hugo.
Oh, the tower's done for. So yeah, once you've done the tower, where it's got one of each element, and yeah, it's finished. So thanks for watching this episode. In the next one, we're going to finish off Dragon's Peak, ready for the final level, which is Lair of Chaos, which we will do first, and then once that's been done once, we will not fight Chaos until that's fully completed as well, just because I don't want to have to film the boss fight twice. So thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!